Hey guys, Rock here, January 13th, 2022. Today I got a 2016 Arctic Cat XC450. So, this is kind of a, I don't know, Arctic Cats go with like a Renegade or a Scrambler. It's definitely not a Renegade or a Scrambler, but it's similar. It's a like sporty looking machine. It is a four-wheel drive. There's no racks or anything on it, so it looks sporty, but it's only a 450, and it is belt driven, so it's got the CVT clutch like many of their utility ATVs. It's got these what are they, Trail Pro, they're Carlisles, but they're a very non-aggressive tire. This thing is independent rear suspension and front. Got a 2-inch receiver in the back, so you can haul around your trailers or whatnot. This one has seen better days. It's actually got low miles, but the rear fender here got broke, so somebody patched it back together. But it doesn't really affect the overall machine, but it does definitely doesn't look great. But we're gonna give this thing a test drive here, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this has got I believe 700. Let's see, 769 miles, and 92 hours. So not a lot of time on this thing, but yeah, no backup recoil, only electric start, with the button here. Starts nice and easy, quiet machine. But, yeah, anyways, let's hop on this thing and give her a whirl. All right, so give this thing a whirl, turn her on. A little dark out right now. Got my helmet thing plugged in. That ain't gonna do me no good on here. But yeah, as far as hopping on this thing, it's a little bit wide. A lot of the newer machines are going nice and skinny. The seat's kind of skinny here, but panels are a little wide. Not too bad, but all your controls, you got a separate right, your front brakes on the right, rear on the left, and then you also got a pedal for your rear. Two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive switch. We're gonna need four-wheel drive today and test out these tires. Not sure how well they are gonna work, but and I'm not sure how great those little headlights are, but I'm gonna give her a whirl. So I'll do a top speed run at the end. Right now we'll go up to the trail, see what I can get at, to see how it goes, test these tires out. They're definitely not a very aggressive tire, so I'm kind of wondering what they can actually do. We don't have a lot of snow, but we got enough to test them out. This right here is full throttle on this unit. It's a 450, and she's plowing her way through some snow, so doesn't seem as there's any engine braking on this. You let go, it just freewheels. So definitely be nice to have the engine braking, but not a deal breaker. Low beam, high beam, they're both working. They're just not great. Oh, it's actually a decent sounding motor for a single cylinder. I've heard a lot worse, but it is underpowered. That's full throttle. Of course, I'm saying underpowered, but I just got off a couple of sleds too, so we're talking, you know, those are over 100 horse, the sleds, versus and probably 400-pound dry weight, versus this is probably 500 or 600 pounds, and I don't know what it's rated at, 30, maybe 40 horse, so completely different units. But the suspension seems to work real well, actually. Definitely some bumps on this trail, and it rides very nice. Now this, yeah, there's no locker, so basically, and when I say that, I'm talking about the front differential lock. You only have a selection of two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and now that four-wheel drive is not, I'll put it in low range, that four-wheel drive is not a true all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive setup. It's, you know, it's got an open front diff, so one of those tires is going to spin. Looks like not that bad. This is, of course, now we're gonna get stuck. Yeah. It impressed me right there for not having a locker and these non-aggressive tires. Bet if we get onto it, we can get up this thing. Look at that. So if you put it in low range, it does have enough power to shoot through the snow. We'll go on a ungroomed trail here, and it goes pretty decent. This thing turned around. Gonna head back, and we'll give her a top speed test. I gotta check what size these are, because yeah, 5-inch tall. I'm just curious because I've seen a lot of other machines not go this good, and they have a much more aggressive tire, but these Carlisles do a decent job in the snow anyways, so. I believe these 450s are Kimco built engines. Kimco builds engines for Arctic-Cat. They build the Wildcat 700 engine, and they build this 450. Now this 450, I believe they use in the 500s. See, right now I'm just feathering the throttle, and I can kind of make it seem like it has engine braking, so that's always handy. But nice engine braking is always good to have. I'll throw her back in high range. So this is fuel injected. Seems to run very well. Starts right up, no problem. Even in the cold. Today's not very cold, but I have started it. You know, it's probably, I don't know, 20 right now or something. 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so. But yeah, we're gonna get this on the road. I was hoping for 60 when I first see this unit. You know, being a sporty machine, you would think you would be able to get it up to 60, but after feeling the power, I'm having my doubts. Could be wrong, but we'll find out. Not a fan of these headlights. Maybe they need to be adjusted, I don't know, but the low beams seem to be a wider beam, and that high beam is just super narrow. All minor stuff. Now this unit, like I said, it's a 16. I think low book is around 4,100, maybe 5,000. Average is 55, somewhere in there. Anyways, low miles, this thing runs good. Mechanically, it's all good. It's just, you know, it's got scratches. It's been used as a four-wheeler, and you know, this unit I could probably let go. I mean, I'd take an offer on it, but I think I'm gonna be asking like 3,500 bucks. I think that's a good deal for it. Might not be the prettiest one out there, but it's a solid runner, and low miles. It's a newer machine, so I think that's a fair price. And once again, this is located in Island Pond, Vermont, and it is January 13th, 2022. I might not have this machine for long, but we'll see. So we'll come to a complete stop, and we'll see what we can do up the road. Full drive, full throttle, definitely some wheel spin there. There's 40, 45. Now I'm going off the speedo. It says 47 miles an hour. It could be less, could be more on the actual GPS. You guys will see it up here on the camera. I do not see that until after, so we'll go ahead and get this turned around. It's a slight downhill slope on the way down, so let's see if we can get a little bit more out of it. Full throttle right there. Oh, 48 miles an hour on the speedo, and the rev limiter kicked in. I heard it, I felt it. So that's as fast as this is gonna go. Maybe with some tuning or something you can get it a little faster, but that's it. Plenty fast enough for a utility machine. You can definitely hit the trails, have a ton of fun on this thing, and it is what it is. But anyways, that is the end of the test, end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, 2016 Arctic Cat XC450. Have a good day.